Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Mars and Pluto in 8th house. In astrology, when someone mentions that Mars and Pluto are in the 8th house of a natal chart, they are referring to the positions of these two planets within that individual's birth chart. The 8th house is traditionally associated with themes of transformation, sexuality, shared resources, death, and rebirth. When Mars and Pluto are in this house, it can indicate some significant energies and influences in these areas of the person's life. Here's what it might suggest. 1. Intense energy. Mars represents energy, action, and assertiveness, while Pluto is associated with transformation and power. Having both planets in the 8th house can indicate a strong, intense energy in the individual's life. They may be very passionate and driven when it comes to matters related to transformation and deep psychological change. 2. Sexuality and intimacy. The 8th house is also linked to matters of intimacy and sexuality. When Mars, the planet of desire and sexual energy, is in this house, it can indicate a strong, passionate approach to intimate relationships. Pluto's influence adds depth and intensity to these matters, suggesting a person who may be drawn to experiences that bring about profound transformation through intimate connections. 3. Resource management. The 8th house is associated with shared resources, including inheritances, joint finances, and investments. With Mars and Pluto here, the individual may be assertive and determined when it comes to managing these resources. They might be skilled at handling financial matters that involve partnerships or shared assets. 4. Psychological depth. Pluto's presence in the 8th house often indicates a deep interest in psychology and the hidden aspects of the self. This person may have a natural talent for uncovering hidden truths and delving into the mysteries of the human psyche. 5. Potential challenges. On the challenging side, Mars and Pluto in the 8th house can indicate a tendency towards power struggles, especially in relationships. The intensity of these planets can lead to conflicts if not managed consciously. It's important to remember that the interpretation of a birth chart is complex, and many factors need to be considered, including the signs these planets are in, their aspects to other planets, and the overall structure of the chart. An astrologer would consider all of these elements to provide a more detailed and accurate analysis of how Mars and Pluto in the 8th house might influence an individual's life. Certainly, here are some additional insights into what it might mean to have Mars and Pluto in the 8th house of a natal chart. 6. Intense ambitions. Mars represents ambition and drive, and when it's in the 8th house, there can be a strong desire for success and transformation. This person is often highly motivated to achieve their goals, especially those related to personal growth and transformation. 7. A need for control. Both Mars and Pluto are associated with control and power. When they are in the 8th house, there may be a strong need for control over one's own life and circumstances. This can manifest as a desire to be in control of financial matters, relationships, and even one's own destiny. 8. Psychic sensitivity. Pluto's presence in the 8th house can also indicate heightened psychic sensitivity and intuition. The individual may have a strong connection to the unseen or metaphysical realms and may be drawn to subjects like astrology, tarot, or other esoteric practices. 9. Transformative life events. Individuals with Mars and Pluto in the 8th house may experience significant life events that lead to profound personal transformation. These events could include experiences related to birth, death, or major life changes that force them to confront their deepest fears and desires. 10. Sexual magnetism. Mars and Pluto in the 8th house can make the person appear sexually magnetic and alluring to others. They may have a powerful presence that draws people in, both romantically and sexually. 11. Facing taboos. The 8th house is associated with taboos and the darker aspects of life. With Mars and Pluto here, the individual may be willing to confront and explore taboo subjects, whether in their personal life or in their intellectual pursuits. 12 Healing abilities. Pluto's transformative energy can also be channeled into healing and regeneration. Individuals with this placement may have a natural talent for helping others heal and transform, whether through psychological counseling, energy work, or other therapeutic modalities. It's essential to remember that the interpretation of an astrological placement is highly individualized, and the overall chart's dynamics play a significant role in how these energies manifest in a person's life. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized and nuanced understanding of how Mars and Pluto in the 8th house specifically influence a particular individual's chart. Certainly, here are some additional insights into what it might mean to have Mars and Pluto in the 8th house of a natal chart. 13 Intense relationships. Mars and Pluto in the 8th house can bring intense and transformative experiences within one's close relationships. The person may be drawn to partners who challenge them emotionally and psychologically, leading to profound changes and personal growth through these connections. 14 Conflict and power struggles. On the challenging side, this placement can bring about power struggles and conflicts within relationships and partnerships. The strong will and assertiveness of Mars, combined with Pluto's desire for control, can sometimes lead to confrontations and clashes, particularly when it comes to shared resources and intimacy. 15 Financial mastery. With Mars and Pluto influencing the 8th house, there can be a strong drive to achieve financial mastery and security. These individuals are often resourceful and determined when it comes to managing their finances, investments, and shared assets. 16 Exploration of mysteries. This placement can indicate a deep interest in exploring life's mysteries and hidden truths. Individuals with Mars and Pluto in the 8th house may be naturally drawn to subjects like psychology, metaphysics, occultism, and research that delves into the unknown. 17 Resilience and rebirth. The 8th house is associated with rebirth and transformation, and having Mars and Pluto here can signify a remarkable capacity for resilience and regeneration. Even in the face of life's most challenging experiences, these individuals often find the inner strength to rise from the ashes, so to speak, and emerge stronger than before. 18 Inheritance and legacy. Matters related to inheritance and legacy are often significant with this placement. There may be an intense focus on what one inherits from family or what one leaves as a legacy for future generations. 19 Investigative skills. Mars and Pluto in the 8th house can grant strong investigative skills. This individual may excel in uncovering hidden information or solving complex mysteries, making them adept at research, detective work, or problem solving in various domains. 20 Personal growth through adversity. Adversity and challenges are seen as opportunities for personal growth and transformation for individuals with this placement. They may actively seek out situations that force them to confront their deepest fears and desires in order to evolve spiritually. Remember that astrology is a complex and multifaceted system, and the interpretation of any astrological placement is influenced by the entire birth chart. It's highly recommended to consult with a professional astrologer who can provide a personalized analysis of your specific birth chart to gain a deeper understanding of how these planetary placements manifest in your life.